alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin, wa bihi nasta'in ala umuri dunya waddin, wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin, sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, amma ba'du. Good morning everyone. First of all, I would like to thank to our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has been giving us blessings and mercies so we can meet today in a good condition. Salawat and salam, we don't forget to pray to our esteemed Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us to become better human beings. Honorable the juries and my loving brothers, Indonesia is our country where we were born and grew up. The country whose people we interact with every day, and the country whose natural resources we make to use of every day. Therefore, it can be said that it is our obligation to pay back everything this country has given to us. Love is the greatest thing that we can give in return to this beloved country. When we love something, we have this urge to take care of it and protect it from all sorts of dangers. That's why love is the most powerful thing that can make our homeland last forever. Ladies and gentlemen, love for country is not only declaring that we love Indonesia, but also putting in action showing that we love Indonesia. There is a proverb say, if you don't know, you don't love. In this proverb we learn that if you love each other, so we really have to get to know it first. It's same with loving this homeland Indonesia. The first thing that we need to be done is to know from all sides and understand it. Do you know how many ethnic groups live in Indonesia? Do you know how many number of islands stretching from Sabang to Merauke? Do you know what is the potential that can be developed from Indonesia? These are some questions that you must answer and know about our country. If you still have a lot of things you don't understand about Indonesia, now and at this moment, let's start together to know more about our beloved Indonesia. Then, what should we do to show our love for our homeland? First, we must learn the history of our country. Learning history is a way to get to know our country better and love it more. By learning history, we will be able to instill the spirit of nationalism, just like possessed inside our heroes before. However, that's not by taking up guns for all. Who doesn't know Mr. Sukarno? He is our Indonesian proclamator. Who doesn't know Muhammad Hatta? He has a special motto to burn the spirit of the community, freedom or death. They are our heroes and have the spirit of nationalism to defend our independence from the invader. Is it right? If the whole societies have the spirit of nationalism in our soul, a high nationalism, as the motto says, Hubbul Waton Minal Iman. Loving the homeland is part of the faith. Then our nation will grow to become a great nation and align it with other nations. If we have a high nationalism, we will go forward and not be left behind other nations. Second, we must respect its people. As we know, the people of our country come from various races, ethnics, and religions. We must respect them regardless their background in order to maintain the unity of Indonesia. Next, we must use Indonesian local products more often than using those of foreign in order to help developing our country's economy. Honorable the juries and my loving brothers, at the end of this speech, I quote the words of John F. Kennedy, who said, Do not ask what the country given to you, but ask what you've given to your country. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.